21 things your dog wishes you'd stop doing. Number 1. Your dog wishes you'd stop putting them in costumes just because they look cute. Rather than being dressed up, your pup would rather embrace their natural, carefree self. Number 2. Your dog wishes you'd avoid interrupting them during meal times. They feel the need to guard their food, and disturbing them while they eat can result in anger and even aggression, especially if you own an Akita. Number 3. Your dog wishes you'd stop teasing them. Whether it's through dangling a treat in front of them or playing their favorite toy without ever letting them have it. Number 4. Your dog wishes you'd stop staring into their eyes for too long. Now I know your pooch has the cutest pair of eyes ever, but prolonged staring can make them feel uncomfortable and, dare I say, a bit creepy. Number 5. Your dog wishes you'd stop hugging them all the time because it can feel like you're restraining or dominating them and triggering discomfort and stress. Hugging might seem like an act of closeness to you, but your dog doesn't necessarily understand your intentions behind hugging. Number 6. Your dog wishes you wouldn't interrupt wrestling matches between them unless there's a clear danger. Breaking them up not only takes away their fun, but can also hinder their social development in the long run. Number 7. Your dog wishes you'd understand that perfumes, peppers, essential oils, and vinegar can smell very overwhelming for them. Now, I'm not telling you to avoid these items altogether, but make sure you give your dog a safe space to retreat to when they're free from these scents. Number 8. Your dog wishes you wouldn't rush them when they're doing their business. They need their own space and time to sniff around, so find that perfect spot and let nature take its course. Number 9. Your dog wishes you'd understand that sniffing around on walks is their way of gathering information and exploring the world. So when you interrupt their little investigation, they absolutely hate that. Number 10. Your dog wishes you wouldn't confuse them by being inconsistent with the rules. When the boundaries you set aren't well defined and consistent, it leads to misunderstandings between you and your pup. Number 11. Your dog wishes you'd make sure they always have an outlet for their boundless energy. Without enough stimulation, they'll surely turn your belongings into an abstract art exhibition. Number 12. Your dog wishes you would neglect your grooming duties. Your carelessness can cause discomfort and even health issues for them. Number 13. Your dog wishes you wouldn't jolt them awake when they're in their deep sleep. It makes them anxious and they dislike being abruptly woken up. Number 14. Your dog wishes you'd respect their boundaries, whether it's during a vet visit, bath time, or encounters with their arch nemesis, the vacuum cleaner. Forcing them to these situations can make them feel anxious, scared, and downright miserable. Number 15. Your dog wishes you'd stop using harsh punishments and opt for gentle guidance instead. Trust me, it's not only unpleasant for them, but it can also damage the trust and bond you two share. Number 16. Your dog wishes you'd avoid making abrupt changes to their schedule, whether it's mealtime, walk time, or bedtime, so it's always better to allow them the time to adjust gradually to the new routine. Number 17. Your dog wishes you'd know that they can't understand when you make them apologize for something they did wrong. They only look guilty because you're scolding them, and they want you to stop. Number 18. Your dog wishes you wouldn't shout at someone else. They're highly sensitive to your emotions and feel stressed and anxious when they hear you arguing loudly. Number 19. Your dog wishes you wouldn't ignore them for no reason. It can feel like a rejection, making them think they're not an important part of your life, and that breaks their furry little hearts. Number 20. Your dog wishes you'd understand that they see you as their pack and their family, being left alone for extended periods like they've been abandoned. Number 21. Your dog wishes you'd know that when you're feeling down, they can't be happy either. They want the best for you and wish you'd never have to feel sad. Although you can't simply stop being sad, your furry buddy will always try their best to cheer you up in whatever way they can. Now, how many of these have you been caught red-pawed doing in the past? Don't be shy. Leave a comment below to let us know. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.